Boom. What's good, YouTube? All right. So anyway, we've been the White House again. The verdict guilty has unleashed all the assault of a million ladies, and they would defend the pedophile and the child rapist. Of all people coming in to the state to defend the state. They're the real counter, even though they have the same views as corporations, Hollywood, and every major political party. What defines innocence in America? Rittenhouse armed himself and killed people who were fighting for racial justice. Yeah, by burning down the whole city. Yep. That's how you fight for racial justice, my friend. Burn down cities. Hollywood celebrities. All of them simping for a pedophile and an abuser. Mark Ruffalo. Defying and even humanizing these monsters. Lives matter. Yeah, no. Black Lives Matter is rage bait. It really is rage bait. Reimagine. Look at that ratio. Oh my goodness. We come together to mourn lives lost in the same racist system that devalues black lives and devalued the lives of Anthony and JoJo. Reimagine Kenosha. Really, bro? I found him interesting. Actor. After all we've seen and heard about weapons of war, killing machines, there is no doubt that people who faced this young man were more afraid. Really? Is that why they were running towards him to tackle him and to get his gun, screaming, "Get that MF, get him, kill him"? Is that why they were screaming a mob of people versus one kid? Really? And they're defending this 5-time child rapist. This is who they defend. A sodomizer. He would get attached to single women, rape their sons. That's who they want you to worship, guys. That's who BLM stands with. Even though no black person was killed, though. No black person was killed. This is who they hold up signs for. The new X-Men reboot writer was talking about how they the verdict was proof of white supremacy, even though she is white. No black people were killed in the shooting in Kenosha. But yeah, white supremacy though, of course. Pedro Pascal, the lead actor for The Mandalorian. I'm so glad I don't stream. I don't do any of these streaming services or any of that. Talking about rest in peace to Joseph Rosenbaum and Anthony Huber. A pedophile and an abuser. Murdered, right? Even though they tried to gang up on this kid and kill him. He would be dead if he hadn't defended himself. He would be dead. These are the same Hollywood celebrities who cheered for Roman Polanski, who raped a 13-year-old girl. These are the same people that want you to feel sympathy for these two monsters, these two disgusting examples of humanity. These are the same people. And they want to talk about justice. Keith Olbermann, who lost it like as soon as Trump won, this guy lost his freaking mind, is screeching about Rittenhouse. F this murderer. So I guess Keith Olbermann, the mask is off. You stand with pedophiles and abusers. That's who you stand for. But you won't stand for this child, this kid who could have died, who's only 10 years younger than me, really, who could have died if he hadn't acted. You wanted him to just sit there and die. And you call yourself an American. You call yourself an American. Get the hell out of here. These people disgust me. It really is disgusting. Just the truth in Hollywood, or pedo, as I like to call them, come out. Yeah, pedophiles. Not fun. But yeah, let's just look at this tag. Who is funding Reimagine Kenosha, and why is the left putting a cape on a man who violently raped little boys? Yeah, no thanks. I'm glad these monsters are gone. I'm gone. I'm actually really glad. We don't deify rapists here. No, thank you. We don't put Superman capes on rapists. But let's see what people like, I don't know, Darksnovia has to say about it. And I've seen some stuff. I've seen some things like him talking about fascism, like we're still in a fascist country. I mean, it was just ridiculous. Hold on 1 second. Feel that that's creeping annihilation. Wall Street. Written victory. This is the communist from BLM that was screeching about how BLM had a right to burn down cities and that there's no way for black people to be heard other than burning down stuff because we tried all this stuff in the 60s and it didn't get us anywhere, even though it got us a civil rights. Like, uh, just listen to this insanity. Just listen to the links, the mental gymnastics they'll have to go to defend, and they don't even know what they're defending. They don't know what they're talking about. Half of the stream, you hear these guys saying, what are we talking about? Who are we defending?" I was on the chat, and even though I couldn't comment, but it was just hilarious to listen to them cope about a shot. Oh, you mean if we go and burn stuff down, we'll probably get shot? Oh no, no. Re and you hear them crying about it like spoiled children. that have just been giving a good slap across the face. Listen to this. Listen to this. And, and they do a lot of trolling in the stream too. So well, switch the audio over.
If you do not want to mute your mic yourself, I will put you down a listener. SPCM has something to say.
Okay.
Guys, look. There's a point that I don't think anybody's brought up yet. Niggas.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess that is a point.
Oh my god.
But I mean, even outside of that, I mean,
But yeah, you see, he gets trolled so hard in this video. It's like she's so angry and she cut so many people off in this convo that she was having with her and her commie friends. She cut so many people off that it was just like funny to just troll her. And she goes on and on about how much of a victim black people are. You know.
would you have if you had an AR that night and you could have just protected the community, would you have just like, I don't know, burned stuff down instead, comrade? Or like, how do you, which side, because you have to decide, like, are you on the side of people that were burning stuff down that night, or are you on the side of people protecting their communities? This is clear as day, and I honestly, I fall with the people protecting their families,
They
their
were protecting their families.
ones.
They were protecting a business. Like,
yeah,
it wasn't even their business.
I mean, your community
Not
is
even
your family.
your
Don't
business,
you say
and
that
it wasn't
yourself?
his fucking community. It was 20 miles there. That's a disingenuous argument.
Family.
Yes, I am going to fight for my fucking community,
city,
but I am not.
Yeah,
you are not going to sit up here and make it sound like the man was in his own fucking mission, because he wasn't.
I'm not bringing an AR-15 to defend my community.
I mean, it's your choice. That's your prerogative.
How
but
I
I mean,
defend
it's totally within your rights to do it. It's your choice. Second Amendment, anybody can choose. And I mean, you talk about your community. It's your family too. I mean, it is for me. I don't know about for you guys, but it's like if you saw people burning down the stores of people, the places you drive by, have got me so pissed off. Like, I wouldn't stand for that, and I don't know why we're pretending like it's normal to make a choice between that. And then we're gonna crucify. We're gonna crucify.
But what we're saying is the riot is the language of the voices unheard, and y'all ain't listening, so they're gonna keep rioting.
That's such a code. That's literally code for breaking the law. Just being lawless.
Okay, well,
it's saying that
Wall Street. We're not gonna
they built most of the society that we live in today, and it's just a code because it's like saying that if you don't get your way, you're just gonna freak out.
Y'all threw tea in the harbor hundreds of years ago over this bullshit.
Hey, comrade,
you want to know?
Exactly.
Comrade, you want to know?
But that wasn't a violent.
That wasn't like a violent.
Y'all want to know
black people were still enslaved. Y'all don't understand it.
When Trump got elected,
y'all do
that was
not.
literally.
Y'all don't
That was a
understand how to get
military.
shit done unless someone has a gun to your fucking head. So
No,
now that's what's happening.
Not true.
People are throwing.
Like,
how does anything else get done?
Y'all want the fire and y'all don't like it. Y'all gonna have to change or.
The cope is strong. The cope is so strong. It's like she's comparing the Boston Tea Party, throwing products that are the subject of your oppression, with burning down businesses which are owned by families, which are owned by black people who employ other black people, owned by immigrants who employ other people of color, who employ other people so that they can make money and get up out of the grind. Like, and now you destroy their business. They can't make money anymore. People get thrown into more poverty. And she can't see how the two of them are not related. Like, it's the stupidest thing ever. And like, black people still on and on about 400 years ago, oppressor this and that. Like, there's no one alive right now who owns or who owned a slave back then, or who owns, you know. like a real slave who wouldn't be in prison, for it. Like we have laws against that now. Okay, you won, and you still have to act like racism exists. The ghosts of the 1960s exists because y'all need to keep grifting. Communists need to keep grifting. This is all funded by China. They want to break us apart into these little boxes, these little cultural boxes, it's all an attempt to divide and conquer. They want to divide us at a societal level. That's why they've infiltrated everything, including our education system. That's why they want stuff like degeneracy to become the norm, and it's hard to get away from. It really is hard to get away from. It affects everybody. Yeah, it's all up in your face, and especially little kids are susceptible to it. They want porn in kids' books. I mean, like, you know, they want people to be addicted to that. And once you get on it, it's not easy to get off it. Just look at the whole triple N thing. It's not easy. It really is not. And people, especially women, they don't realize once they don't realize what kind, or maybe they do, but they realize they have some kind of pull, but they don't know exactly how much pull they have. Like the power of the visual on a man is it, it's so great. Like, and women don't realize like how much power they have. Like when they flaunt themselves like that, and it's just like maybe I'm getting off topic here, but like it can really suck you in, and they want to degenerate society to the point where it breaks apart. They want to divide and conquer us. Um, and they'll do it one step at a time if we keep on letting them. Trump was the only one doing anything about it. And now we have Puppet Joe in the arms of China. Oh, how we need to stop criticizing China and work with them to screw the world even more. Yeah. We need to work with China Joe. Really disgusting and despicable stuff. Yeah. But anyway, let's listen to more of this cope. The fuck? Anyway. um, yeah. Holy shit. Anyway, let's not watch that. Alright.
you were slaves. And
yeah, but you weren't slaves. You clearly were not slaves.
Talking, I swear.
Who, me or?
So what you're telling me is, since I am the best treated pet on the farm, I should be happy with being treated because I'm not treated like shit like everybody else. Is that what you're telling me?
No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that, if you look objectively at the situation.
Okay, no. I don't live in those other countries. I don't care what they do. I live here. I demand better for me and my people.
Exactly.
To compare myself to other countries doesn't matter. I want better for my people here because we've been stressing about it forever. Our struggle is also
burning down places
to
going
other
to make
countries.
anything better
Wait,
is what I'm wondering.
Please tell me how black people
in Britain
are more oppressed than black people in America, because they have fucking health care at least. So please tell me.
I don't see how that's relevant. No, I would say generally that it's completely missing the point again.
How is it missing the point? Black people are treated better in other countries. We're treated the best here. But people in the UK are treated better than we are.
This is fundamentally, again, let me just finish the sentence. And that's to say that the point here isn't to say, oh, we're not as perfect as we could be. It's to say that this is a two-sided argument relative to Kyle Rittenhouse. There's the people that want a better society and actually contribute to the community and protect it. And there's the people who got killed. I mean, think about defending a pedophile. You're defending a pedophile.
And just go back to quietly marching so they can be ignored. That's what people want. They want people to start being. They want black people.
When has that ever happened in this country?
How people want them to protest.
Comrade,
that's what's happening.
No, that's a ridiculous thing to say. That's a ridiculous thing to say.
Wall Street, I have a question for you, Wall Street.
Wait, Comrade, I have a question first. Sorry, This is important.
Go ahead.
Why is this motherfucker unmutable?
All right, well, that was retarded. I don't know. Anyways, I think this entire situation just boils down to if you want to protect the community or not. And I mean, it's clear that people are pedophiles, and they're saying,
did you know he was a pedophile?
Yeah.
So you knew the guy that Kyle Rittenhouse got killed was a pedophile. Okay.
Dude,
my
this
bad.
guy was running around saying he was
going to
kill people. He was burning. He was literally burning.
Yep. So I mean, I don't know what else to say. They basically it tells you all you need to know about these people. These people, of course, but she was just screeching so hard about everything. Screeching about how, oh yeah, black people are oppressed. Black people this and that. Oh, we have no choice because marching doesn't work, even though marching gave you all of your civil liberties, and you fought for it the right way through protest. But no, let's not talk about that. I want to talk about that. We're the best off out of all the black people on the planet. Black people need to be best off because a pedophile got shot. She's on screeching at the top of her lungs because some pedophile got shot, and this dude is calling her out for supporting that man, for simping for that man or monster or whatever. I'm sure those kids who got raped by that guy are pretty glad he's dead. But yeah, it's pretty sad, honestly, that this is what we've devolved into. This is the whole point. This is what they want our society to devolve into. We have Black Lives Matter protesting outside of Kenosha courthouse with signs with these people with Superman capes. People still won't just stop simping for this guy, for these scumbags. Mark Ruffalo on there talking about Anthony and JoJo. For a file and an abuser. Watch this picture. I mean, this ratio, man. I mean, it's just like, come on, dude. Justice weeps today. Really, my guy? How can anyone ever had any kind of who is saying fine is utterly depraved? I don't know why people look at this bastard. I can't believe I ever watched this news, man. It's just crazy. All the pedo coming out of the whole reimagine. What is there to reimagine? The actor for the Mandalorian. He's like, what if that kid's getting raped by Rosenbaum? What if that had been his kids raped? In the profile pic. What if his kid? Let me show you guys this. Yeah, what if that had been his kid getting raped? Disney's not gonna fire him though. Not gonna fire him. Rosenbaum was a convicted pedo. Yep. These are their heroes. These are their heroes. Not a single black person killed. Not a single black person killed though. But he's a white supremacist. These are their heroes. And thank you, Data Racer, for exposing this clown. You're kidding, right? You're being Pascal be like, Jeffrey Epstein, 66, murdered August 10th, 2019. Rest in peace. That's good. That's pretty good. They're roasting this dude. Another Hollywood pervert cried for a pedo. He's publicly honored a guy who anally raped young children and tried to murder a teenager. Yeah. Yeah. How to choose your martyr. Literally anyone other than a child rapist, domestic abuser, or a violent felon. Dang, I wish I could read. Dang, yo, that's a top notch. Yeah, man. But yeah, commie hoes mad. Commie hoes are mad. They're mad as hell. Because you mean you can't just go to random people's neighborhoods and burn stuff down without getting shot? Oh no! What kind of a fascist country do we live in where we can't burn down other people's stuff? Whee! Joseph Rosenbaum assaulted minors his whole life until he targeted one that had an AR-15. FAAFO. You know what that means. F around and find out. F around and find out. Yeah. It's been a crazy few days, man. It's just like we have people going to bat for pedophiles. We have celebrities coming out defending this guy, Joseph Rosenbaum. Communists crying and coping because they can't freaking burn stuff down anymore. And we even have, I think, Darksnovia. He recently did a stream, and but he did a stream where he was like, oh, like, you know, fascism, and of course, live in a fascist country where you can protect yourself with an AR-15. Yeah, I mean, we're not there yet, but the Democrats are trying to hidden curriculum fascism in the Rittenhouse trial. Okay, I mean, I know I saw the stream, and I can tell where this is called. Hold on, let me just all these in the comments talking about Kyle Rittenhouse. Anyway, let's look at this. Look Rittenhouse up. Also, his crying was so dang funny. Oh, and Darksnovia, I don't know if you know this already, but Kyle's mother was interviewed on Fox News. She believed that Rittenhouse had to do it all over again the same way he would. Of course, he would want to lock up the kid who killed the pedophiles. This is who this kid runs with. This is who you run with now? Really? These are the people on your video?
Characters. That's fucking Star Wars in a nutshell at this point. It's nostalgia plus the fans' unwillingness to accept new things. And I don't want to hear, oh, the fans have always been open to new things. Really? Then why the hell is everything that's new, why is it always hated the most? I mean, I hate The Last Jedi. It's awful. But so many people. And I'm bringing this up because and I'm ashamed to even say this. I did a stream with B-Level on Kyle Rittenhouse right when it happened. Of course, you can't find it now because everything that I was in was deleted. So there's no evidence that channel existed. I mean, not channel, that video exists because it's gone.
These are the people who apparently frequent his channel. Socialism for all. America should go down in flames if Rittenhouse gets off. America needs to be really.
I talked about this, and everything I said in that, stream, I stand by now. But it's unfortunate those who are watching this can't actually see that stream because it's gone. The only leftists, that are really talking about this are people like myself. People like Socialism for All. Jason Unruh. Like, people like that are the only ones talking about it. There's people that are more qualified that can do this better than me. I'm just a dude with a microphone, with a shitty computer, doing this stream, who not too long ago, before talking about this, I talked about entertainment. I am nothing special. Anybody can do this. Every one of you who are watching this can do what I do. And you probably can do it. Entertainment. I think I'm going to move on to the political part of my stream. So for those of you, and I'm referring to 100% political, for those of you who prefer my politics, I suggest you leave now because because I'm actually going to move on to the political half of the stream. So, for those of you who opt out at this point, farewell, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, now that I'm in the political half of the stream, I'm just changing the avatar to, KGB, Banjo, and Kazooie. And I'm going to be talking about a serious topic, and I will get into further detail about this because I'm just going to be real here regarding the current situation in the United States regarding fascist violence. And the reason why I'm bringing this up because for those of you who've been living under a rock, last year Kyle Rittenhouse killed 2 people, and he's a hero to the far right. He has a lot of fucking supporters on the far right. And who is Kyle Rittenhouse? He's a kid that crossed the borders to fucking to carry.
He doesn't even know the details of the case. He doesn't know the details. He doesn't know. He really doesn't. He doesn't know the details of the case. He's sitting there studying. He crossed state lines. He crossed the border. Okay, now borders are important. All of a sudden, to a lefty, borders are all of a sudden important to a lefty. Really, what happened to open borders, dude? What happened? And now criminal crossed to try and kill this kid and burn down his community that his parents lived in, burn down the community that his family and friends lived in the neighboring state. Really? He didn't even get the gun from the state he was living in. He got his gun from his friend who lived in Kenosha. Okay, so it wasn't like, oh, he crossed state lines and he did something illegal. Oh, it's just like they want to be mad at the right so bad that they make up all kinds of stupid narratives just to justify their point of view, their own confirmation bias. It's just like the situation is simple. Some pedophile is charging at you with a gun. What do you do? What are you doing? Some child rapist is coming at you screaming that he's going to kill you with a gun. What are you going to do? A mob is screaming, kill him, get him. And you're a 17-year-old kid. Your only defense is the gun. You're going to sit there and make excuses for a violent mob. You're going to sit there and really make excuses for a violent mob, Darksnovia. I didn't know you rolled like that. Really, I didn't. I didn't know you were that far gone, man. Really? Really? Come on, man. You're going to sit there and make excuses for a pedophile? Really? With your cage? Really? Caging? I mean, that's like not even clever. It's not. It really isn't clever at all. And you're allowing these weirdos into your streams. Like I knew he was a lefty, but like, yeah, I didn't know he was like, oh yeah, like KGB was totally did nothing wrong. With all the gulags and stuff. That's just propaganda, bro. I bet he thinks that too. But yeah, let's just hear more of this brilliant comedy. Well, I want to say comedy, but it is comedy. This commentary by Darksnovia.
A military grade weapon in order to support anti-protesters, and freaking got support from fucking fascist militias. And you're gonna hear the stereotypical thing from the right. Kyle Rittenhouse was defending himself. Yeah, well, if you're defending yourself, why the fuck do you need a military grade weapon? Why do you need that? To a bunch of unarmed protesters.
Again, we have the footage. We have the footage of these guys attacking him with a skateboard, jump kicking this kid. One of them pulled a handgun and got his arm vaporized, his bicep vaporized. Why does he need a military grade weapon? To defend himself against commies like you. That's why he needs a military grade weapon. Because commies like you would take away his right to defend himself, would leave him to die in the streets to a violent mob. And then even if he did die, you would sit there and be like, oh, well, he deserved it. He deserved it. But no, because your commie comrades got a bullet in each one of their heads. Oh, now you want to sit there mad. When right-wingers die, oh, well, they deserved it. They're all fascists anyway. Well, you know what? They deserved it too. They're all commies and psychopaths anyway, right? How does that feel to have me say that? How does that feel? You feel good about yourself? Yeah. It's just astounding hypocrisy. Astounding hypocrisy, my dude. From these people who have no idea what went down, looking directly at the trial, at the evidence and all that. That evidence could be right in their face, and they still would deny it and say, "Oh no, he was in the wrong." These were peaceful protesters. I mean, they were peacefully burning down a town, peacefully. He's the literal incarnation of the fiery but mostly peaceful me. It was fiery but mostly peaceful in Kenosha. That's how he really believed that. This is who we're dealing with. This is Darksnovia. Peaceful. But no, Kyle Rittenhouse didn't have any reason to be afraid. I mean, look at all these fires. I mean, like, look at this idiot trying to be like, oh well, there's nothing wrong here, Minneapolis. There's nothing wrong here. Just ignore that burning building behind me. Just ignore that, guys. Hold on, let me just show you. I keep forgetting I'm on Manycam, which is kind of a crappy program. Just ignore the burning building. Just ignore the burning cars, burning business. Just ignore all that crap. It's totally peaceful, guys. These are peaceful protesters, guys. These are totally legit protesters. Are you kidding me, dude? How would you like it if your house got burned? Commies never like it when their stuff gets burned. They never like it when they take the bullet, but they love to do it to everybody else. That's why everyone hates you guys. You're not in a propaganda war, dude. You think you are. Not. I love dead and enjoying fiery but mostly peaceful afterlife. Thank you. Thank you for whoever made this. Whoever made this, thank you. Just pull this up in a new tab. Thank for this. Gem. These bastards and these pedophiles and rapists getting what they deserve. Good. Burning. Burning. Burning hell. Oh yeah, the hot stepper Antifa. Dude, oh my god, that was the funniest stuff ever, bro. That was the funniest stuff ever. So anyway, Darksnovia, really, I think the Star community can safely disown this guy for defending pedophiles. You defended a pedophile. Congratulations, my dude. You played yourself. Okay, this is not fascism. It is your right. It's your right to defend your community, to defend your neighborhood, to defend your business, your life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's what your business is. All you commies know how to do is destroy and tear down. You don't know what it takes to build something. That's why you feel, oh, well, I could just march into anyone's neighborhood and just burn the place down with the permission of Democrats. None of this would be happening if the Democrats were not in charge. They made sure that the National Guard didn't do anything. And Trump, they tried to, as much as they tried to bait Trump into violating the law, so they could say, "Oh, look at how much of a fascist Trump is. You know, look at how much of a fascist he is. He's sending in the National Guard. Oh my God, he's such a fascist." You know, so you could have that. Oh, they were just waiting with those headlines ready. Well, these are the people that Darksnovia defends: pedophiles and rapists and wife abusers, sodomizers. This is who you're defending right now, bro. Man, dude, I can't believe it. It's just like I really can't believe some people, dude. But yeah, it's been a wild week, man. It's just all kinds of things have been happening. All kinds of people have been exposing themselves, like that chick that's on the X-Men reboot, the X-Men reboot girl who was commenting on like, oh well, this is white supremacy, and people like freaking TD, what was it, Bishop TD Jakes? Hey, I'm alright. I'm working on a video. Yeah, on record commenting on this incident, and you know what? I'll forgive him. He's probably a boomer, don't really know what he's talking about. That's probably his only excuse. Probably his only excuse. He's only listened to what the media's been telling him. That's the only excuse I'll give these older people. But as for Ruffalo, you really have no excuse. You have people like Darksnovia. You really have no excuse in the information age, where you can go online. I mean, even though big tech is trying to divide and conquer us all, to divide us by our ideology and political views, you still have the stream from the courtroom, all the evidence that's presented in the courtroom that you can watch online from the trial. So there really is no excuse in this era. You know? I think he deleted it. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think he deleted it. The establishment media was a 17-year-old at a riot. The American public. Why was Joseph Rosenbaum free after raping 5 children? But yeah, I spent most of the day dabbing on these clowns. Anyone want to join the stream? I guess I could give you the key, right? I don't know if you guys streaming, but yeah, I'm trying to do that a little bit more. Settings. So yeah, I guess I'll just let some people in if anyone wants to chat. But yeah, one thing I will say about Darksnovia, he does have it good when it comes to streaming. I don't really dabble in that as much. I mostly do clean edited stuff. Clearly, people defending Kyle Rittenhouse. Hold on. Clearly, people defending Kyle Rittenhouse are confident that no one who disagrees with them will ever have a gun. That's not what happened, though. It's not what happened. Not guilty, says the president, for killing protesters, which is often the only recourse disadvantaged groups have. As a woman and compassionate person, that's terrifying. Compassionate person. A compassionate person. Protesters, not rioters, not people burning down cities, people shouting N-word at people and saying, I'm gonna kill you, not child rapists like that. She makes sure to say protesters. Disadvantaged groups. Which disadvantaged groups are these people representing? This scumbag right here. Which disadvantaged group is he representing? Child rapists? Which one? Tell me. Yeah, the pedo waving his gun in front of a kid's face. That's not terrifying though. That's not terrifying though. Just seeing all of these people simp. Oh yeah, this one. Rape boys, I strangle women. We're Democrat heroes. Just seeing this one. And all the memes that have come out of this whole trial. Just entertainment. Love it. Love it. Love seeing the left expose themselves as how they truly are. Pedos. Well, pedo apologists. Don't worry. They're working on adding that P to the end of the acronym, bro. I keep telling you this. I keep telling you this. Soon you're gonna hear openly about pet. They're already starting. They're already starting. They want your kids and they're coming after your kids, dude. They're coming after your kids. They really are. Yeah. They really are. Yeah. Anyway, it's your boy Kos, just really pissed off about a lot of stuff. Yeah, just seeing these people just simp for a pedophile. Seeing that. Seeing people so salty about it. Just, oh. It warms my heart. This has been Kos, Jedi BattleMaster, and I am officially signing out. Fuck pedophiles. And Darksnovia, you need your head examined, my dude. You need your head examined. Man, I think we might actually have to disown him. This is your boy Kos, signing out. Peace.